Hi, welcome to today's video. Today's video is a Monday modeling tip, and your Monday modeling tip for today is, what is core vocabulary and why is it so important that we provide aided language input for it? Well, core vocabulary is just a term that represents a few hundred words in our language that we use on a daily basis. We can use these words across environments, across communication partners, and across situations. Research has shown that these few hundred words make up actually 80% of our language and the vocabulary that we use on a daily basis. Whether it's my toddler son, if it's me, if it's doctors who I've worked with in the hospitals when I did PRN, no matter who you are and kind of what age you're at, core vocabulary words are going to make up the bulk of the vocabulary that you use on a daily basis to communicate. Again, across environments and across communication partners and for a variety of reasons. So these words give you a lot of bang for your buck. Well, what are core vocabulary words? Well, they are essentially everything except for nouns. So they are your pronouns, they are our verbs, there are adjectives, there are determiners, our interjections, our question words, our interrogative pronouns. They are all of those words. And because core vocabulary is such a variety of vocabulary words included in it, we are able then to communicate for a variety of functions and have a lot of power and control over our environments because we have those words. So for example, if I would use the word stop, I can stop, and all of our other core vocabulary words can really be multiple meaning words. I can use stop for a variety of communication functions. For example, I can tell you that I want you to stop doing what you're doing, or that I could comment and say, the movie stopped. Or I could label and say, that is a stop sign there at the end of the road. Or if I'm participating in kind of a teasing and joking kind of thing, somebody's teasing me, or if they're tickling me, I could be like, stop it. So right there, I used that one word for a variety of communication functions, and that's the way it is for all of our core vocabulary words. We can use them to have so much power and control over our environment, the conversations that we participate in, and as well as our communication partners and the types of relationships that we build with those communication partners by being able to use a variety of these core vocabulary words. So that's why it's so important that we provide aided language input for these words and how to use them. Repetition with variety, so how to use them for different communication functions and how to use them naturally whenever we're talking and participating in conversations and different exchanges with our communication partners. If you would like more examples on what I did with that word stop and how you can use it for different communication functions, I encourage you to head on over after you get done watching this video to my core vocabulary words and action playlist. And they're short, less than 2-minute videos where I take a word and I define it and I give you a few examples of how to use it for different functions of communication. But you may be asking also, well, you mentioned that core vocabulary word was everything except for nouns. Well, what about the nouns? Or if you've heard the term fringe vocabulary, what about fringe vocabulary? Is that important too? I encourage you to come back next week for your Monday modeling tip, where we will tackle what is fringe vocabulary and why it's also important to provide aided language input for those words. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and like the video below, and I would appreciate any kind of comment. I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much.